This is Samana from Wellness 360, and I wanted to put together a little video for yoga for the lower back. So this is the time of winter when we're shoveling or snow blowing, getting out and about, maybe skiing, and so backs can get pretty sore from some of those winter activities. So this little practice is a great way to just give your back a gift and help it to just be in the healthiest state for flexibility, strength and stability, and just even relaxing if it's been stressed or strained. So we're going to start on our backs. So nice if you have a yoga mat. If not, you can do it uncarpeted. You're going to just come down onto your back, and on the back we're just going to do something called pelvic rocking. So what we're going to do is, as we inhale, we're going to gently arch the back up. Imagine the belly button drawing down towards the heels. And then as we exhale, we're going to draw that belly button in and feel the back rest against the mat below. So as we inhale, the hips tilt upward and the belly button draws down towards the heels. As we exhale, the belly button draws up towards the chin and the head, and the back presses down. And so just do a few of those. It's a way of just sort of giving that back the fluidity and the mobility, and it's kind of like a little massage for your back. Okay, and then we're going to gently tighten the belly and draw the back down. And if we have a yoga block, this is optional, but it helps with the pelvic stability. So if you have a yoga block, use your block. Then we would squeeze the block between the legs. If you don't, it's okay to not use the block as well. And what we're going to do is a bridge. So we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale, draw that belly in, lift the hips, take a breath here, and then exhale and slowly come down. So we'll inhale here, exhale, belly draws in, back presses down, we come up, we take another little breath, inhale, and then we exhale, slowly come down. So that can be done about 5 times. Okay, and then after we finish that, then we just take this out, and then we're just going to do a little other strengthening. So for this one, we're going to bring our legs up in what's called tabletop, like this. And then here, every time we exhale, we're going to tap a toe down. So we'll inhale first, and then we're going to exhale, tap a toe down. And we're trying to keep our back in this neutral position, pressing on the mat. Exhale down, touch the other toe down, inhale, exhale to the right, inhale, belly's drawing in the whole time, exhale left, and again you can do that about 5 times. And then we're going to bring the feet down. Okay, and then from here we'll just keep the feet kind of wide, about the width of the shoulders. We'll bring the arms out to the sides. Okay, I'm going to move the block out of the way. And then just a gentle rocking of the knees, side to side. And again, this can be done about 5 times is nice. You can always do it a few more or a few less if there's a time consideration, or if it feels good and you just want to do some extra. And then I'm going to roll on my side, and I'm going to come on hands and knees. And from here, I'm going to do the cat-cow, so it's kind of like our pelvic rocking, but on hands and knees. So my fingers are spread wide, and as I inhale, I'm going to lift my tailbone and draw my belly down. As I exhale, I'm going to draw my tailbone under and allow my back to round a little bit. So I'm inhaling, gazing forward, exhaling, gazing down. And if you have osteoporosis, I would limit the cat pose. So this part is fine. It's great to get some extension. But if you have some rounding in your back, you might want to just go for a little mini cat so you don't over-round your back. If not, and there is no rounding or osteoporosis in the back, you can go through the full range of motion. Again, 5 or 6 is great. And then we're going to just gently draw the belly in to get that flat back like we had on our backs in a moment earlier. And then from here, we look at the mat, and then we're just going to inhale, and we're going to extend one arm and one leg straight out, hold it a few seconds, and then exhale, bring it down. And then we'll repeat with the opposite side, trying to keep that back nice and stable. Okay, and if you're not sure if your back's staying stable, you can try putting a little book or a box of Kleenex on your back and just see if it's falling off. If it is, you're probably lifting your leg a little too high. You want to lift the arm and leg just at about the height of the body. Okay. And again, you can see if you can do 4 or 5 rounds on each side. Try for 5 to build some endurance and to build some strength and stability in the back, because the stronger the back is, the less likely it is to get strained. So we'll do 1 round there. And then a really nice stretch for the back is to just open the knees, bring the big toes together, lengthen through the arms, and come down for child's pose. And again, staying here for 4 to 5 breaths is a great way to stretch the back out. And I just have my arms long, and I'm breathing. And then I'm going to come up from here, and then I'll bring one leg up, and then the other. And then I'm just going to do what's called a modified down dog. So just kind of a half down dog, which is a traditional yoga pose. And this is a great way to stretch out the back. So I'm going to bring my hands on the chair, step back about 3 feet. I'm going to press my buttocks away from the chair, lengthen through the arms and the torso. If my back is rounding, I might bend my knees a little bit. And then I just look at the ground and breathe. And I'm just getting a really nice stretch for my back body and getting this lengthening and elongation of my spine. So you just make sure that the chair has the legs of the chair on the mat so that it does not slide. And I would take, again, 4 or 5 breaths, and then I would carefully walk back up and come to stand. And we'll do 1 more standing pose. So in standing, I'm just going to do a little chair flow, because we have to pick anything up. We want to hinge at the hips and avoid rounding our back. We want to have that hinging at the hips and just have the motion happen at this fulcrum of the hip joint. So I have my feet about hip width apart, and then I'm just going to do a little chair flow. I'm going to inhale, reach the arms around, and exhale, come back up again. Inhale, bend into a little chair squat, they would call it, and then exhale back up. Inhale here, exhale up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Great, and then I'm going to bring my arms down. And then we're just going to, from here, we're just going to come down to the floor again. So we're going to come down to the floor. And we'll just come onto our sides. And if you can do a little seated twist, a nice way to stretch out is to straighten one leg, bring the other leg bent. So I have my right leg bent and my left leg straight. And then I'm just going to hug this leg. See if I can bring my arm behind my body, and then just do a little gentle twist, looking over my right shoulder as I twist to the right. And again, I would stay here at least 5 breaths if I can, longer if it feels good. Lengthening through my spine as I sit, and then gently relaxing into the stretch as I exhale. Then I would unwind, and then I come onto the other side, bringing the left leg up, hugging that with the right elbow, bringing the left arm behind my back, sitting up nice and straight and tall, and then exhaling as I start to twist. If it doesn't bother my neck, I'll look over the shoulder. I'm just hugging this leg and breathing. If you're more flexible, you may be able to bring your arm all the way across, but don't strain. This is a perfectly good stretch. And then I unwind, and then we're going to come onto our bellies. And from here, we're just going to do some little lifts or extensions to counteract all the rounding and bending that can happen from household chores and outdoor activities, such as shoveling, the snow. So we're going to come onto our bellies. We have our hands just right behind our shoulders, and then we have the tops of the feet pressing down on the ground. And then we're just going to inhale and peel the chest off, coming into a low cobra. and then we'll exhale down. And you have to really see what feels best for your back. It can feel tight, but it should not hurt. And I'll come up a little higher the second time. And then I'll exhale down. I'm going to do one more, see if I can come up even a little higher. But again, listen to your body. If this doesn't feel good for your body, just don't lift so high. And then I'll exhale down. And again, you can do 3 to 5 of those. Then I'm going to finish on my back. I'm going to come on my back. And I'm just going to do a little knee to chest. So I'm going to pull one knee into the chest. Draw the other leg long. Hold that for, again, 4 to 5 breaths. Bring that leg down. Lengthen it. And then bring the opposite leg up. 4 to 5 breaths. Just stretching out the buttocks muscles, getting the back a little bit of a stretch. And bringing that down. And then as our final rest pose or Shavasana, if I'm going to take a chair, you can bring your legs up on like the couch or another chair that's just like a big soft chair in your family room. Or you can use a folding chair. And I'm going to bring my legs up on that surface. Carefully come down, and this is a great way to decompress the back and then to open up the hip joints. And then I'm just going to rest that way with my arms at my sides or my hands on my belly. And this is our Shavasana or rest pose that we use at the end to integrate all the other poses. So I'd recommend just lying here for at least 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. To just let your back, ideally 5, to let your back release and to open up the hip joints. And then to come out, you can gently move yourself away from the surface, roll on a side, and get up slowly by using your arms so your back doesn't strain. And integrate slowly and transition back to your day. And your back should feel better rested, stretched out, and healthful. So it's a great way to keep the back healthy this winter season. So that's all for now. And stay tuned for other yoga videos for other body parts to keep them healthy as we move forward in 2025. Thank you.